Hello friends, welcome you all. In this today's lecture, we are going to discuss the one new paper for your sixth semester, that is analysis of financial statement, and this is first lecture of this paper. In this first lecture, we are going to discuss the syllabus and reference materials, study materials, and from next lecture, we have to learn actual syllabus. So let us start with the structure of the syllabus, structure of your paper. This is a paper for your sixth semester, that is for your third year of BO Financial Market and Services. Subject name is Analysis of Financial Statement, and its paper code is FMS SDC 502. Paper code is important because subject code is important because you have to write, and you have to write in paper, and many times students makes mistakes while submitting your internal work. Credit here allotted, 6 credit allotted for this paper. SDC means special paper, and GEC means general paper. And here when there is SDC, then you have to do internal practical work for 60 marks, and external examination is for 40 marks. So this is the evaluation pattern. Whenever SDC is there, you have to do internal practical work for 60 marks. Keep in mind. Now let us discuss the course outcome. What are the course outcome? Course outcome or objective means what is expected from you to do in this paper or study in this paper, and after that what skills or what things you will get after learning or studying this paper. So generally course outcomes are the output of learning or studying this paper or particular thing. So what are the course outcomes are expected from you, and you will get what you will get from this paper. So first thing is, students will be able to understand fundamental and technical analysis. So in this paper you are mainly going to discuss and study the fundamental and technical analysis. So fundamental and technical analysis are the two tools in the financial market analysis. So these are very important tools. On the basis of these two tools, you can become a successful trader in share market, or in financial advisor, successful financial advisor, or you can become a successful investor. So from this paper you will learn the basics of fundamental and technical analysis. Second course outcome is, student will be able to use tools and techniques of fundamental and technical analysis. So students, you will learn what are the tools and techniques to do fundamental analysis and technical analysis. What are the tools used to analyze the fundamental and technical analysis. So, and what are the techniques? There are so many and different types of technique you can learn, and you can take the knowledge of that, so that you will become a successful investor, financial advisor, or you can become a successful trader. Third outcome is, students will be able to analyze various reports and apply the financial ratios. So there are so many financial ratios, reports are there. So after studying this paper you will be able to understand or you can analyze various types of reports, because reports are the summary of a whole performance of that particular financial institution or particular financial instruments. So reports are very important, and the different parameters, different ratios, different aspects of that particular financial instrument or that company given in the report. So you should be able to analyze the various reports and the different financial ratios. There are so many financial ratios, important financial ratios. If you understand that, you can if you analyze that, then whole picture you can get from these ratios. So these are the important financial ratios we are going to learn. Fourth course outcome is expected from you, and it is expected from learning this paper is you students will be able to use tools and techniques through Microsoft Excel and SPSS. So we have to do some practical work also. We have to use a computer, we have to use Microsoft Excel, SPSS software, and other statistical packages to analyze this paper, analyze the practical theoretical things whatever we are going to learn into practical and apply it into practical work. So in the last unit of this paper, we are going to do some practical works with the help of computer and the computer techniques to analyze these types of ratios and to analyze the data related to financial market. Now let us discuss, friends, first unit. The name of first unit is fundamental and technical analysis. So these are the very important analysis to form of analysis, that is fundamental and technical, which is used in financial market. So without these two tools, you cannot become a successful investor, successful trader, or successful financial advisor when you are working in this market. So first content of this unit is nature and scope of fundamental analysis. So what is actually fundamental analysis? What is the nature of fundamental analysis, and where and in which fields we can use the fundamental analysis, or the study area or the subject matter, in other words we called it scope. So scope of fundamental analysis we are going to study in the first unit. Second content of this first unit is devoted to the objectives and scope of industry, sector and company analysis. So what are the goals or objectives and scope of fundamental analysis into industry, in different type of sectors, and company analysis. Third content of this first unit is technical analysis. So what is technical analysis basically means? Its meaning and technical indicators, calculators, technical charts, and different types of tools in the technical analysis. We have to just learn the meaning of technical analysis. In the fourth content of this first unit, we have to do the Dow theory and charting techniques. Dow theory is very important in financial market analysis. It is very famous kind of theory. And charting technique, what are the charts, different charts used in the technical analysis, technical analysis we have to do in the fourth content. Second unit, the name of second unit is financial statement analysis. In this second unit we have to do analysis of balance sheet. In the first content we are going to do analysis of balance sheet. Second is basic and diluted earnings per share calculations. Basic or things are diluted and earning per share, EPS. So how to calculate it we have to learn in the second content of this second unit. In the third content of this second unit, we have to do some important ratios, that is PE ratios, then industry PE and particular PE for that financial instrument, or for example say for particular share, and its application. So financial ratios and its application into particular financial instrument or to the industry we have to do in the third content of second unit. And last content of this chapter is mainly related to importance, application and problems of financial statement analysis. So what is the importance of financial statement analysis, and what are the applications, and what are the problems in financial statement analysis. Our third unit name is analysis of reports and financial ratios. So in this third unit we have to analyze the reports and its learn its important and some financial ratios. So in the first content we have to do analysis of company and its annual reports, how to analyze it, what is annual report and its importance, what is the importance of annual report of companies. Second thing is analysis of audit and director reports and its importance. So analysis of audit and director reports is very important. We have to learn, and what are the things which are important in the audit and directors reports we have to do here. Third content is devoted to presentation and analysis of directors reports. We have to do directors report analysis and how it should be present and how it is presented actually. In the fourth content we have to do financial ratios. DuPont analysis is very important, and some financial ratios again we have to do here. Fourth content of this fourth unit of this paper is tools for financial statement analysis. So tools, what are the tools used for the analyze financial market, analyze different ratios, analyze different data. So here we have to learn Microsoft Excel, how to enter the data into Microsoft Excel, data filters we have to do, then different formulas and charts we have to do here. Different formulas used for analyzing Microsoft Excel, to analyze data in Microsoft Excel, and what are the different charts which are used to analyze the data of financial market. Second content is devoted to the practical use of Excel for data analysis. So here we have to actually use we have to learn the use of Excel for data analysis. And third content is devoted to SPSS, that is the one important statistical package software for data analysis. We have to learn data sheet types of variables and tools for data analysis. Data is very important. Data tells us what is going on that particular sector, or data tells us the summary of the performance of any financial company, financial instrument, financial market, etc. So data is very important, and today the importance of data analysis is very important. So the data analysis means you are the expert of that sector. If you get the data analysis and the interpretation of data, then you can become an expert in that sector. And last content is for practical purposes, we have to learn here actual SPSS for data analysis. So in the fourth chapter we have to do practical work, and practical work related to data entry, data filters, and data analysis and interpretation of data analysis, and how to use the computers and different computer tools to data analysis. So friends, now let us discuss the references and sources of study materials. Here you can use one important good book, that is Prasanna Chandra's Investment Analysis and Portfolio Management. Very good book. Tata McGraw-Hill's new Tata McGraw-Hill is the publisher, and third edition, 2006 third edition you can use. Then Fisher and Jordan's Portfolio Management, Apprentice, New York, 2012. This is textbook, and this is also important good book to read for your syllabus and for extra reading. Then Rayleigh Brown Investment Analysis and Portfolio Management, Science Learning, 8th edition, 2006. Then next book is Alexander Jordan, J. and Sharp Williams, Fundamentals of Investment, Angelwood Cliffs publication, New Jersey. Then Elton Edwin J. and Gruber. Then Martin J. These are the author of Modern Portfolio Theory and Investment Analysis books. So this is foreign authors books. The language of this book is somewhat difficult, but if you read some Indian authors books, then you will find it is okay. Apart from that, apart from these, we are also going to provide you notes related to your syllabus. So friends, that much in this today's lecture. In the next lecture we will start actual syllabus contents. So write your comment as a presentee in the comment box. If you have any problems of listening, watching a video, a clarity problem or any voice problem or anything, or some difficulty in understanding whatever things, you can write me, you can message me, or you can call me. So thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.